My name is Seminarian Derrick. I come from the Catholic Diocese of Wote. Currently, I am studying at St. Thomas Aquinas Seminary. And this is my vocation story. I can say that the journey of my vocation dates back to when I was in primary school. I remember the day that I enrolled for my catechism classes, being taught by one religious sister. And the very first question she posed to us was, "What do you want to do when you grow up?" Trust to me, I did not say that I wanted to become a priest. But then interestingly, I was always so much attracted to serving at Mass. One thing in particular always enticed me: the seminarians I saw. At that time, we had around 4 seminarians who were serving at the parish where my school was located. And they would always seem so eager to make us come to serve at Mass the following day. They were always asking, "Who will serve Mass tomorrow? Who will come for practice? Who will help the priest at the altar?" I was always among those who volunteered. I want to be at the altar. Their way of life always mesmerized me. Their dress code, their way of walking, the way they held themselves during the Mass. Then one day, when I had joined high school, I had the privilege of coming close to one of them. He was a Spiritan brother. And I remember one fine morning on Sunday, because I had constantly seen him leaving immediately after the first Mass. He would always ride on his motorcycle. Then I popped the question, "Seminarian, where do you go after Mass?" Instead of telling me where he goes, he just gave a blunt answer. "Next Sunday, you come, I will carry you with me and I will show you where I am always going." Trust you me, for the whole week, I was eagerly anticipating for that day when I will meet the seminarian. The whole week I was only telling my mother, "On Sunday I am going with the seminarian." The seminarian has said that he will carry me. It was such an honor that a seminarian could propose to carry me on his motorcycle. And I was so much eager. I was so much excited. So the much awaited day came, and the seminarian, true to his word, he carried me. And that day, I saw him perform the service in the absence of a priest. Then, after the service, he introduced me, a young boy, and the words he used were, "Today I came with my brother, and I want all of you to meet him." Those are words I'll never forget. The seminarian had called me my brother. So the seminarian could refer to me as his brother. This really motivated me. So, on going back home, I had a lot of stories to share with my mom. I was carried by the seminarian first, then the seminarian called me his brother. Yes, indeed, he referred to me as his brother. That joy continued in the course of the week, because I was always longing for the Sundays to come that the seminarian would carry me with him. But then schools opened and I had to go back to school. On closing, my dear brother seminarian was nowhere to be seen. His congregation had sent him abroad to Tanzania for studies. But then there is something that he had done. He had left the parish priest with information about his younger brother, whom he had been carrying when going for service at various outstations. So when I came and I found the priest. The priest one day did what his seminarian had been doing. He asked Derrick, "Today I want to go with you as I go for Mass." And this priest carried me and we went for Mass together. When he was celebrating Mass at the last station, I heard him say to me, "Today we will not go home direct. I want to pass somewhere and visit a sick person, and I will go with you." That was the genesis of the vocation story, because that day I felt something different in me. On arriving at the sick woman's home, she was old and she only had her daughter taking care of her. This old woman moved me with the words she used when she saw the priest. And I translated to English, this is what she said: "God has remembered me today. God has visited me today." They could seem to be mere words, but they had a very great effect in me. Because looking at this old woman and looking at the priest that I have come with, this woman does not see a priest in this man. This woman sees God in this man. On our way back, I shared with Father the feeling that I had. "Father, you want to tell me that that woman saw you and saw God in you? What is the implication of that?" And Father said, "Derrick, this woman deserves to be served, deserves to be visited by people, but this rarely happens. So every time I am on this route celebrating Mass, I always take time to visit her." And then I told the priest the following words: "Then, Father, I think you should continue visiting even when you're not coming for Mass. Because when this woman sees you, the woman sees God." And that was the turning point of my life. I remember telling Father, if an old woman will see a priest and see God in the priest, then I wish to become God to many people. I wish to become a priest. And being a priest, I want to visit people. I want to visit the sick. I want to visit the elderly. I want to be Jesus for them. I want to be God for them. I want to offer my life in such a manner that many will see me and be able to acclaim, "Today, God has visited me. Today, God has visited my house." And so, dear friend, that is how I fell in love with this vocation. And that is what I am trying to do each day while discerning my vocation. I pray to God, "God, I pray to you that by seeing me, many can see you."